Bree here, and thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. This honestly means so much to me. I cannot even express it in words, so I'm just going to get on to answering your questions. Alright, first from Violet Ducks, how old are you? I am 27. I will be turning 28 in April. From Lava Garden, have you ever heard of Undertale? This is so random. It's okay. I don't mind random at all. I have heard of Undertale, but I don't know anything about it. I've literally just heard the name in passing, but my knowledge is just the name. I know nothing else. It's Anthony99 asked, what's your favorite color? Probably purple. Lavender Girl asked, do you support the LGBTQ+? Yes, I do. Augie asked, were you inspired to make your videos by SS Sniper Wolf? So, yes and no. She is definitely one of the YouTubers that I watch for inspiration, but she is not who inspired me to start in the first place, if that makes sense. Azzyland is probably who I would say inspired me to start YouTube in the first place. I started watching her videos. I really enjoyed them. I actually have watched literally every single one of her videos. And I was just like, you know what? I think I can do this. And so that's what inspired me to start. But now that I've started, there are several YouTubers that I watch for inspiration. Still Azzyland and Sniper Wolf, and also Gloom and Lauren Z-Side. On a similar note, Blue Donut asked, why did you start YouTube? So it definitely started with me watching Azzyland and really enjoying her content. It made me smile. I had honestly never really watched YouTube before. Like, if I needed to look something up, I would look it up on YouTube, but I wasn't someone who just sat down and watched YouTube for fun. And I never really understood that until I stumbled across Azzyland. Actually through Facebook. It was just like, you know when you're scrolling through Facebook and videos will autoplay? That's how I started watching her. Learned she was a YouTuber, started watching her over there. And I just found her really inspiring because I struggle a lot with loving myself, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, I'm so stupid, I'm so cringy, I don't want to put my personality out there because I just don't feel like it's that great. I feel like people will make fun of me, that I'm super cringy. And watching Azzyland and just seeing how she was so unabashedly herself, and like the jokes she made, some of the minor little mess ups she did, I loved it. It felt so real, so down to earth, and I started to realize, I was like, that's something I would say that I would then be super self-conscious about, but watching her do it or watching her say it, I think it's really cool and quirky, and I love it, and other people seem to as well. So if she can do it, why can't I? So that's what put the thought in my head. And then 2020 happened, and quarantine happened, and I'm an extrovert, so it was tough on me to be, contained to my house and not being able to interact with people and hang out with friends. And I had a lot of extra spare time on my hands, so that's when I was like, I've started thinking about maybe doing YouTube. I think now's the time to start because I have nothing better to do, and it was my way of kind of connecting people while I couldn't be physically present. And then it's really just evolved from there. Wolf asked, what's your favorite animal? Definitely cats, specifically white tigers, but dolphins are a close second because dolphins are just mind-blowing to me. They are so intelligent, they are so awesome, but cats are so near and dear to my heart, nothing can beat them. Lavender Girl asked, do you know what Gosha Club is and will you do a reaction to it? Yes, I do know what it is. I have watched, Lauren Seaside used to react to it some. So I've watched her reactions to it. That's really as familiar as I am with it. But if that's something you would like to see me do, I'd be happy to do it. Kimberly Wimmer said that, "Hi, I love you. Can I have a shout out?" Yes, consider this a shout out, and thank you. I love you too. Science with Taxic asked, "What is your favorite video game, and will you stream a video game on your channel?" So, my favorite video games are the Five Nights at Freddy's games. I love them all with the exception of 4. I hate 4 so much. But FNAF 2 and Security Breach are probably my favorites. I love them. I love FNAF 2 for just the classic FNAF feel, and I love Security Breach for how different it is, that the free roaming aspect, it really explored the universe in a different way, and I loved that. I know it's super buggy if you've played it. There's a lot of complaints about the bugginess, which it's really buggy. But I think that once those bugs get fixed, it will be a phenomenal game. And will I stream a video game on my channel? So, probably not. I generally keep streaming video games over to Twitch, but I do stream on Twitch. I am Ineffable Brie over there. The link for my Twitch will be somewhere. It's always in the description. Maybe I'll put it up on screen. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. But I do stream on Twitch on Wednesdays and Fridays. At least that's how I am scheduled to stream. I oftentimes get overtaken by life or anxiety and stuff like that, end up having to cancel my streams because they take a lot of energy, but I love doing it. And, but yeah, twice a week I stream over on Twitch. I need to figure out what I'm streaming now that I've finished Security Breach, though. Peace. Oh, I'm gonna butcher your last name. I'm not even gonna try. Said, "You look gorgeous. Thank you so much." I was wondering on how you edit your amazing videos and if you could do a tutorial. So I edit my videos through DaVinci Resolve. It is a free editing system that's still pretty good, especially for being free. I would do a tutorial, except for I just know the bare minimums with it. It's like I need to watch some tutorials myself to learn how to do some better editing than I do. Like I know enough to get by, obviously, I've managed, but I am by no means an expert. And I know there are lots of tutorials out there for DaVinci Resolve. It's definitely a software that I would recommend using. It's not the most user-friendly, I would caution you with that, but there's a lot that it can do. I just need to learn what all it can do, because I don't even know. I basically just will size up my video where it needs to go. If I'm reacting to something, put the reaction over here and crop me down so I'm over here, and then just cut out dry space, and that's essentially all that I do with it. But there's a lot more you can do. So I would definitely recommend looking up a tutorial from someone who's actually knowledgeable in it. Death Cookie asked, "What is your favorite song, color, band, ice cream flavor, or YouTuber?" Okay, gonna go through this one at a time. Favorite song. Ooh. Okay, this one's tough. There are so many songs that I like, and my favorite song will change day to day depending on my mood. Right now, my favorite song, dang, what is my favorite song right now? I'm just gonna go with Carry On Wayward Son. That is my backup when I don't know what my current favorite song is, because it's always up there. So yeah, Carry On Wayward Son by Kansas is my favorite song. Favorite color, already answered that one, purple. Favorite band, probably Hailstorm. With Metallica as a very close second. Ice cream flavor, I like cookie dough ice cream. That is the best. I really like Cold Stone. Cold Stone has the best ice cream. And I'm also partial to it because it was Stephen and mine's first day was going to Cold Stone. But my favorite ice cream is from there. Cake batter ice cream with cookie dough in it. That is the best. Favorite YouTuber is, I have multiple favorites. I've already mentioned them. They're the people I watch for inspiration. Azzy, Gloom, Sniper Wolf, and Lauren Z-Side. But if I had to name one favorite, it would definitely be Lauren Z-Side. I love her so much. Oh, another one of my favorites is Matt Patz, because he is awesome. Are you going to do gaming? Like I mentioned before, I do gaming over on my Twitch. Any gaming over here will probably be more like mobile games and more simple things like that, because it just seems to fit my niche better over here. When I first started YouTube, I wanted to do everything, but I took a lot of like YouTube classes and watched a lot of experts in the field. And it's like finding a niche is important, so I'm like, okay, I'll do video games elsewhere and focus on more reaction and just kind of fun, lighthearted stuff over here. But yeah, I will be streaming video games over on Twitch. I do not plan to stop that because I love it. Lavender Girl asked favorite anime. So I don't really like anime. I have tried to get into it and have not been able to. If you count Avatar: The Last Airbender as an anime, that is my favorite because I love it. But it's not really technically in like the anime field. It's Americanized. It's different. I am wanting to get into anime because the storylines and stuff I like. Just the style doesn't appeal to me very much. But my husband really likes anime, and he has a few that he thinks I'll really like, so he's going to try to get me started with those to see if he could get me to watch more anime. So I'll get back to you on that if I can finally get into it. All my friends like anime. I want to like it. I just, for some reason, I've had a hard time with it. Science with Taxec asked, can you try to create a horror short? I would not even know where to start. I'm probably gonna say no, just because I would not know what I'm doing. It's Star99 asks, what's your favorite thing to do? That is very broad. Watch YouTube. That's definitely one of my biggest pastimes, is watching YouTube. Theorizing about FNAF. Reading, writing. Those are probably my favorite pastimes. Bingo's Adventures asked, what are your plans on YouTube in the future? By the way, love your vids. Thank you so much. Plans on YouTube in the future is to hopefully keep growing. I love doing this. This is my passion 100%. It was insane. All my friends, my husband, everyone noticed a change in me after I started making YouTube videos. I was just so much happier because I was doing something that I was so passionate about. So my plans on YouTube in the future are just to keep going. Hopefully to be able to do bigger videos, more intensive videos. Like, I'd like to do more challenges and more vlogs. I have a lot of fun doing that kind of stuff, and just building up an awesome community, because that's really what I'm in it for. Kind of similar, Matthew asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? This has always been such a deceiving question. Like, I remember being asked this question when I was younger. It's like, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? And I'm like, oh, I'll be successful and blah, 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 you know. But 5 years really isn't that long in the scheme of things. So, I want to say that there will be a great difference in my life and things will be all figured out in 5 years, but I know that's not the case. I see myself, hopefully, with YouTube as my primary source of income. I'd like this to be my main focus, my main job, where I can just pour all of my energy into. That is where I hope to be in 5 years. So now I have a question for you. What kind of videos do you want to see me doing in the future? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, definitely let me know if you have any specific videos that you would like to see. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, and if you want to keep watching, there should be another video popping up right here. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe to become a part of the Ineffable community, because you are ineffable.